Looks like Epic has finally listened. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Thunderbite29 here, and yep, I'm back today with another video, and today we got some more stuff to talk about because yesterday, Fortnite has released a new update, and I'll tell you what, this is a pretty crazy update. A lot of changes has happened in this update, and today we are going to cover on that. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So let's start talking about the first thing, and that is they finally got rid of the Imposters game mode. And I believe it's permanent too. And honestly, this is something that should have been done a long time ago. Because as you all know from my last year's video, this game mode was pretty much an Among Us ripoff. Which is why I am glad that they finally got rid of this game mode. And plus, no one really cares about it anymore. Of course, it may have been fun for a little bit, but of course it was going to get boring. Just like the Among Us game itself. And the second biggest thing about this update, and this one is a pretty big one, and that is, they finally brought back some OG items. Most of these items we have not seen since Chapter 2. Like, we had the Suppressed Scar return, we had the Suppressed SMG return, we had the Shield Bubbles, and the Shadow Bombs. Which is a pretty big surprise to even see all these items return. It may not have been the golden pump as most of us were expecting or hoping for, but this was honestly a bigger surprise because this was items that we were completely not expecting at all. I mean, the Suppressed Scar, come on, none of us expected that. We were hoping to at least see the normal Scar, but I still think this is good enough. And the Suppressed SMG returning for the first time since several seasons ago back in Chapter 2, that's also nice to see return. And the Shadow Bombs and the Shield Bubbles, honestly, were the biggest surprise yet. Because those were two items that were completely unexpected. And it's honestly pretty interesting and pretty awesome that they finally decide to bring back OG items. But I wish they would have done it sooner. Because, as most of you know, the loot pool for most of the season was completely trash. Even though I ranted on Chapter 2 seasons a lot, the one advantage that all Chapter 2 seasons had, that most of the season did not have, was a decent and interesting loot pool. And if they would have added in these items sooner, it could have made this loot pool more interesting and maybe exciting in a way. Like, for example, you could have replaced that garbage charge SMG with the suppressed SMG. Like, they could have did something like that. But it's just shocking that they wait till like the last 2.5 weeks to add in OG items. As we are now about 2.5 weeks away from the end of Chapter 3 Season 3, as we will go on to Chapter 3 Season 4. But there is one thing that I find pretty funny, and that is, on September 7th, these OG items are going to be put back in the vault once again, 10 days before the season ends. Which I kind of find funny, by the way, because I just don't see why they can't just keep them in for the rest of the season. Maybe they might have another surprise lined up after that. But we'll just have to wait and see. Most of the time, Epic games can be very predictable. But every once in a while, at a random moment like this is when they become unpredictable. But we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, I think this was a pretty good update. Completely opposite of everything I had said in my previous Fortnite video, but this was still a pretty good update. We have an old game mode finally get taken out, we had some pretty good old OG items return, which was pretty awesome, but it's a damn shame that they're going to take them out in the last 10 days of the season. Despite most of the loot pool being completely garbage for most of this season, this was something that we really needed. I'm a little bummed out that they're not going to keep them for the rest of the season, but I'm still happy to see these items return. Despite how boring most of the season has been, this update actually got me excited to play the game again for the first time in a long time. We haven't seen 50v50 return yet, but maybe that might be their next surprise, or they could be saving their remaining surprises for next season. But we'll just have to wait and see. But what do you guys think about this update? Tell me in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video or if you agree with me, Please like this video, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and click the little bell if you do not want to miss another video. Follow me on Twitter. I once again appreciate all this massive love and support that you all have been giving me. You all are the best, as we are now beginning to slowly approach 5,040 subscribers. I love you all to death, and thank you all so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And until next time, I will see you all in the next video. And this is Thunderbite29, sign off.